Man, I joined in 2.1. I wish I knew what the OGs were doing when they started. I know. What if I spend hours and hours editing, researching, and trying to figure out how to ask you to subscribe? What a good idea. This is The History of the Geometry Dash by me. On August 13th, 2013, a man named Robert Topala released a game that went by the name of Geometry Jump. It was a nice, simple game inspired by another game called the Impossible game. But there was a catch. You could create levels yourself. This Robert knew what he was doing, and he did. He had previously made the game Boomlings. It had all sorts of good features, like the awesome animation. Geometry Jump, though, was about to be better. So here's what happened. In the beginning, there were only a couple hundred people in the community. One of these people, however, helped the game progress a lot. This person was the real Darnock. Daryl Darnock was one of the first people to ever play Geometry Jump. He thought it was just a little game that he would play for a bit. But little did they know what would happen next. On the very day that Geometry Jump released, Darnock made a level called Gravity Field. It was a simulation of the game Flappy Bird, using a mechanic called the jump ring. He then proceeded to make the first ever rated level, and it was called Chill Out. These levels had now inspired over 100 people to make levels similar to these. It was cool. There was only one problem, though. Levels like Chill Out were not what Robert had in mind for the average rated level. This was sort of a problem. Chill Out was now everywhere. While we wait, maybe let's have a talk about YouTube. There were people who decided to make YouTube videos about Geometry Dash. A few people decided to rage on the main levels, and some showcased other levels. This helped Geometry Dash gain a little bit more popularity. Speaking of YouTube, let's talk about my YouTube channel. Wait, huh? What's that? You're gonna click off the video? Okay, never mind then. Oh, look, there's a new level now. It's called F by Y. Wow, it's so neat and tidy. This is so cool. Yes, that's right. Finally, a rated level came that doesn't look like Chill Out. Now, this level did get some attention. In fact, it got enough attention to the point where a few other people started making rated levels that looked like F. F, though, would be the level to fix Geometry Jump forever. Its impact would stay through all the updates, allowing us to create absolute masterpieces in 2.2. What a level. Okay, good that that's done now. But now what? What happened after that? Well, the real Darnock made one more really cool level, and then 28 days after the release, on September 10th, 2013, Geometry Jump would get its first update. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. It took me 21 hours to make. I have been a small channel for months, and I am hoping to change this with this video. So, please subscribe or at least like the video. It would mean the world to me. With that said, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Live an amazing life, and most importantly, 55.